everybody, welcome back to our channel. We are The Real Men. I'm Andrew Hanna, I'm your host, and with me today we have Matt Harris and Zachary Kelly. Alright, and today we are doing a spoiler-free, so no worries, review of Mad Max Fury Road. And I know you in particular are very excited to talk about this. No? Okay, never mind.
Not really. Oh god, I loved it. I love Tom Hardy. Gosh, it was so great. It's an amazing movie. I was really nervous.
You're kind of tongue-tied right now.
I was amazing. I was amazing. God, you're gonna mess me up.
Oh, my bad.
It was an amazing movie. I was really nervous it being post-apocalyptic, but Tom Hardy, this kid can do anything. So I was like, I'll go watch it. I went and watched it. It was incredible.
You're giddy. You're just giddy right now.
I'm so happy.
Zach, tell me what you thought.
I thought it was very well done. Top to bottom, it's everything you want it to be, and just an over the top action movie. And the cinematography, the score, the acting. Charlize Theron is really the lead for me in this movie.
Yeah, that was something I did not expect.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, with the title of the movie being Mad Max Fury Road, you know.
Furiosas.
Right. I mean, that would have been a better title.
That's it right there.
But yeah, she steals the movie, and
Without a doubt.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love the movie though. Like he said, the acting was incredible. I love the score. I love the cinematography the most out of everything, even Tom Hardy. Oh no, I love this movie. It was a 2-hour chase scene, and I was like, what? It hit it out of the park. It was wonderful. It was exhilarating. It was breathtaking. It was pure madness, pun intended. It was great.
Yeah, I really had a fun time with it. For what it was a great film. It was a literally, like you said, a 2-hour chase scene. It was meant to be a pure action film from beginning to end, and like the action was done perfectly. All the practical effects. I mean, I didn't see any CGI in there, maybe except for the tornado part, you know. But everything other than that, it all seemed practical stunts with stuntmen and the car chases. It all looked so real. The way the color was done, it looked beautiful. The cinematography. George Miller is a master.
Yeah, without a doubt, George Miller is definitely George Miller still.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, he knew what he was doing when he did this.
He knew what he was doing whenever he started 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I was talking about. I mean, this was 30 years ago when he started it. 30 years later, he comes back and does it again.
Mm-hmm.
And I would argue
70 years old.
I would argue it's the best one.
I could too.
I mean, it was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy again.
For the limited.
Did we mention Tom Hardy?
Well, for the limited lines this guy had, he did Mad Max justice.
He
outside of because he had tough shoes to fill with Mel Gibson, but he did it.
I recently watched the original Road Warrior.
Really?
And I was surprised at how similar the performances are. Though Tom Hardy didn't, copy Mel Gibson. He gave it his own personal flair.
Yeah, for sure.
But I can tell that they're the same character.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, it does work that way. Yeah, he was given, not a lot of lines to say, but for what he was given, he knocked it out of the park.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlize Theron, the acting, all the acting in this movie is awesome.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
top.
yeah.
Top notch. Top notch. The action is top notch. The cinematography is top notch. The score, like you said, the musical score is top notch. I loved that.
I'll say give this guy another 30 years. Let's do this again.
Yeah, give it another 30. Yeah, we'll see.
I'm so
Yeah,
in.
100 years old. Let's see if he can do it as good
I
then.
got faith.
Yeah, I feel like this movie's going to get a sequel very soon.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
he
already
announced it
planned.
today. I was
Yeah.
actually reading on Twitter.
Oh, really?
And he said there was more Mad Max to come. I'm like, yes, more Tom Hardy.
All right.
So I'm really excited.
So let's give it a score real fast, and then we'll end it. I really enjoyed the movie for what it was. It was a great action film. For my taste, the tone of it, that weird, just off-putting type of tone, it's not for me. So that really brings it down for me a lot. When I first walked out of the movie, I was a little kind of perplexed. I didn't really know how I felt about it because of the tone. So I'm going to give it, let's see, out of 5, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5. I know that seems low, but for me, tone is such a huge part I would say 70% of my grade I judge by how I feel right as I walk out.
Got you.
And I felt a little unpleasant, uncomfortable when I first walked out of it, So that brought it down a good bit for me. But still, 3.5, that's more than half. So that's what I give it, 3.5 movie reels.
Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm going on a 2-hour chase scene right after this. I'm giving this thing a 4.5 out of 5.
What?
Film reels. This
wow.
thing is awesome. Oh my god, the acting was incredible. The cinematography, the score. I just want this movie right now. I had to disagree with you on the tone. I think for it being post-apocalyptic, having a main character who is the leader and it following to him for a T, I think it hits it out of the park. But it still has that feeling in the middle of it that gives it a story, and I think it's wonderful. Go see it now.
Yeah, definitely avoid the hype. Don't go in with your own open-minded, low expectations, whatever you want to do to just avoid feeling let down. But it's fantastic. It's weird. It's funny. It's everything you want it to be. It's so much action, so much drama, high stakes. It's perfect. It's really well done. 5 out of 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe that was my problem. Was I went into this movie with such high expectations, and like the Rotten Tomato score is at what 98% right now or something like that.
It's too high.
It's going across the board. Everyone's saying it's a perfect film, and I went into that movie expecting that, and I feel like I was let down a little bit. So maybe that reflected on my
It's
score.
definitely a movie.
I don't like you right now. No, go ahead.
It's definitely a movie that you need to see multiple times, and like Blade Runner or something like that. It's a masterpiece of a film that you're gonna have to see multiple times to understand why this is so good, and I could be wrong, but only time will tell. So yeah,
It has to stand the test of time.
And
See how it goes
I
down
think
the
it
road,
will.
down the Fury Road, I guess.
I think the thing that differed between me and you is you was just out. You were ready for this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I was standoffish because it's post-apocalyptic. I was not anxious about it being that. I like you said earlier, I'm a Tom Hardy fan, so
Yeah.
I was in. But I was nervous because I thought this could be the movie where it's like, I really like Tom Hardy this much, and so I think when I went in with that mindset, kind of like this with it, I think it hit it out of the park for me.
Yeah.
So I think that was the difference. And shout out Tom Hardy if you hear this.
He's absolutely watching this.
I
Yeah.
know he is.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us for this spoiler-free review of Mad Max Fury Road. If you like this, you can go down and click that subscribe button and also the like button. And also, if you want, you can like us on Twitter. There's our Twitter handle right there. And our next video, I think, is going to be a spoiler review of Mad Max. So we'll get into all
Tomorrowland,
the
not Mad Max.
Oh, what?
I guess you liked this movie, didn't you?
Tomorrowland, Mad. Okay. Well, we're going to do both.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So
He's
whichever
right.
one goes up first, it's going to be one of those two. So stick around for those, and we'll see you then.
Okay.